What's a future trend you think people are underestimating right now?
Dang it, I forgot my thing. I was gonna bring the Labubu and
Underestimating that trend?
no.
Could be exploration of space. Could be something like here, I'll start. One trend I think people are underestimating right now is how involved with technology we are and how it is. I don't think people are understanding that it's becoming tougher to put down technology. As in,
It's gonna be more of a trend to put down technology than it is to keep it up, is what you're meaning?
no, what I'm saying is like, I don't think people are, I think people are underestimating how much technology is taking over our lives and like how bad that is for us. Because like, think about how much time throughout the day you spend doom scrolling on TikTok or Instagram. And not saying you specifically, but
No,
like
I
in general.
100%
And I do
do
the
it.
same thing. I was just talking to my fiance about this, like how I want to be better about putting my phone down and being more engaged in conversation and you know, engaged in the TV show we're watching or whatever, like just focusing on what we got going on. Or even like this would happen a lot to us when we're watching Love Island, and I would catch both of us doing it, where the show would go to commercial because I have Peacock. Yeah, I understand you don't have Peacock. I get it. Or you don't have.
I was gonna say, wait,
You
I
have
use
Peacock, but you got the bougie Peacock. I get it. But
how
we would.
how much is non
I think
ad?
it's free because we have Xfinity.
Oh, Peacock comes free
I
with
think.
Xfinity?
I think so. Maybe not anymore, but I don't remember.
It's okay, don't worry. The show that I'm currently watching is on Prime, and we have ads on Prime.
But what I notice is once the show goes to commercial, the first thing I do is grab my phone. It's like I can't, like my mind, like I'm struggling to even sit through commercials. 60 seconds worth of commercials.
But think about it, when we were kids, is just when the iPods and stuff like that were coming out too, when we were kids. And, well, I want to say when we were like 8, 10, 11, 12, whatever, we had that's when the iPod started coming out, and you would listen to your music instead of listening to the commercials.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think we're underestimating how much technology really impacts and takes away from like living life in the moment. Like I can't recall the exact athlete that the kid meets, but it's like a 12-year-old kid who, oh no, sorry, it's a concert. It's a concert. He's at a concert and he meets his like, it's a country music artist. I can't remember who it is, but and the entire time the guy brought him on stage, and the entire time the kid's on stage, he has his phone like this, and he's looking at the phone instead of the artist right here with him and like living in the moment. And then it goes like that same trajectory that like Wall-E has, where they end up just like living life on those pods that like take them around, and they just looking at a screen, and they're all fat and chubby and, you know, not actually engaged in life and like seeing the plants and the village that's been built around them. I think that is a trend that is being underestimated right now. Did you come up with one?
No.
All right. Well, you can move on if you want. If you could fast forward 10 years, what do you hope your life looks like?
10 years.
So 10 years, you'll be pretty close to 40. Damn.
And you'll be close to 30. No, you...
I'm 26. I'm already close to 30.
Okay, in my defense,
Hell
I have
yeah.
done so much math today, it's not even funny. My brain is so dead.
So you'll be 39 10
I
years
would
from
be
now.
39. Well, I would hope I would have a kid at that point.
1, 2.
One
Like
or two.
ideal.
It just depends. Like it depends on the situation, but
Well, give us this is the
max
ideal.
number we would have is 2 kids.
No, I know, but give us the ideal situation. Go. Just run with it.
Okay, if everything works out and I want to have 2, it would be because I wouldn't want them like super spread out. So I would want to have 2 kids at that point in time. And then I would also hope that they would be starting school.
So they're like roughly 4 or 5?
Yeah.
So that means you had both kids when you're 34, 35?
Yeah. So either they're already in like kindergarten to
First grade on.
yeah, from there, or they are just starting.
Okay. And so that's 10 years from now.
I also would like my degree.
So you've talked about the dream house on the podcast before. You want the white picket fence, wraparound porch, whole 9 yards. All right, but you currently have 2 cats, 1 dog. Do you have any other pets? The kid might want a bunny or a fish or something?
No.
Okay.
I already take care of those animals. I don't need another animal.
Okay. Bedrooms in the house. Do the kids share a room? Separate rooms? Are they boy girl or are they boy boy girl girl?
I would like boy boy.
2 boys, no chicks.
If I could have like my dream situation, I would like 2 boys.
No Celine Jr.
I was a menace growing up. I don't think I need a Celine Jr.
That's fair.
Because karma will hit me pretty hard.
That's fair.
But honestly, a boy girl wouldn't be horrible. Like I wouldn't be upset. The 2 girl thing might be a little much for me.
Jeez.
Could you imagine 1
2
me,
Celines.
1...
3 Celines running around, you and your 2 daughters?
But what if 1 takes after my husband's personality?
I'm just kidding.
They're going to watch this back and be like, one of us did take the personality of Dad.
Yeah. I feel like if you guys had 2 girls, have you seen Modern Family?
Yes.
Your 2 daughters would be like that. You'd have Claire, or not Claire, what's her name?
There's Haley.
Haley. You would have, like, a daughter that took after you would be like Haley. And a daughter that took after your husband would be like Alex.
That's kind of how the situation of ours is.
You're talking about with you and, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I could see that trend continuing. And then, so does that make me Luke?
Yes.
Damn. Oh, that's crazy. Our family does kind of fit that mold. It is Modern Family. All right, let's move on to another question here. What's an unpopular opinion you're willing to die on a hill for? Unpopular. Pineapple on pizza.
Literally was just about to say that.
You got something else? Because you use that in a different podcast.
I really like pineapple on pizza.
Give me another weird food combination you like. What?
Do you want to know the one I recently... I didn't tell you about this. Okay. So, after one of our film sessions on the podcast,
Okay.
I had a really big craving. I just watched this on TikTok.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're gonna... and I went to Safeway, stopped there. I went home and I made this, and my husband looked at me like I was psycho. Pickles, cream cheese, and crushed up hot Cheetos.
That's terrible.
It was so good.
That's terrible.
It was so good.
That's disgusting. You said... What did you say earlier in our podcast episodes?
I like gravy on my eggs.
That's right. That topped it. Hot Cheetos, cream cheese, and pickles. And what do you eat it? How do you eat it?
So you crunch
you
up...
dip the Cheeto?
No, so you chop up the pickles and you dice them. Or you can have them in like full. Then you what I did is I chopped it up and diced them, put the cream cheese into my mixer, put the cream or the pickles in there, smashed the hot Cheetos, threw those in there, combined it all, and then I ate it with a spoon.
No cracker or anything? Oh, God. You're going to have the worst pregnancy cravings.
I'm hoping so, just so I can force my husband to go out and buy a bunch of random crap.
Did he try it?
No, he refused. He hates pickles. He hates cream cheese, and he
doesn't like hot Cheetos.
He likes them, but they're not like.
That's terrible. And how did that hurt your stomach at all? A lot of dairy, cream cheese.
Well, I'm lactose intolerant, so.
So yes.
I had my reactions.
That's crazy. That is an unpopular opinion. That's for sure.
Yeah, I want to know what other people think about that decision.
Unpopular opinion I have. I want to say, when it comes to weird food cravings, I don't know if I have strange food cravings.
I do.
Because I eat everything.
I see a lot of things on it. But you don't combine things. Like, I combine things.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm willing
I like my steak, mashed potatoes, green beans or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, do I have something weird? I probably do. I can't even think of one off the top of my head. But, God, I can't remember. But an unpopular opinion that I have that I'd be willing to die on a hill for is beer is probably the most overrated beverage on the planet. It's bread-flavored soda. And you can't tell me that some tutti frutti beverage is not, that's not better than a glass of beer. Yes.
I'm not going to lie, because with my gluten allergy, I miss drinking beer.
I enjoy drinking a beer, but I do agree that it is the most overrated. Like, there is something about after, a workout or yard work in the yard and it's hot outside, etc., coming in and having a cold glass of beer. Super good. Don't get me wrong. But it is overrated. 1,000%. Super overrated. I think that's what I would die on a hill for. If you had 24 hours where no one could judge you, what would you do? 24 hours.
I would let my intrusive thoughts just come out.
I would probably walk through stores and jump in the ball pit. like in Walmart. I'd climb and jump in that big ball pit.
Well, that's what you just do your intrusive thoughts.
I would go to a water park and just go nuts. Can you do every ride at the water park? Is there a ride that you're no?
Oh, I won't ever touch the drop one again.
The heartbeat one?
The one that you have to cross?
Yeah, why?
Because I lifted off and I road rushed.
Oh,
down
me too.
The side. I
just
won't touch it.
That I have is with that. Is I cross my arms, but then as soon as the floor drops,
That's what I did. Is I did that, and then I my back lifted off the thing, and because there's nothing in front of you.
Yeah.
You just basically are falling.
I've done it twice.
Yeah, I did it once.
The first time I did that, and the second time I was thinking to myself so much to not do it, and I was with my buddies. And so I went up whole 9 yards and I got I was back against the thing, but it's only a 7-second ride. But I got waterboarded the entire time. So I couldn't really enjoy it.
Did you ever ride because this is the one that we went to. I've only been
in Roseville.
Yeah. That one, did you ever ride the Gravity one? It was the black tube one.
I've ridden all of them at that
So
place.
that one, I just felt like I couldn't breathe in. But I loved it so much that I continued going into it. But every time I'd go down, I felt like I was
I like going down backwards. They don't let you. But pretty much right off the bat of one of those tube slides, you go down for a second and then it'll turn. Well, if you put your feet out, if you know the turn's coming and you know which way it's going, If you put your feet out to where it hits the wall, and then you know, like if I'm like this and the turn's coming this way, my feet are gonna slide and go, and then I'm gonna be going down it backwards. I think that's pretty fun. But you're not supposed to do that. They don't like it when you do that. It can be dangerous. Let's see. Can you share a time you failed at something and what it taught you?
Life. I don't know. I failed so many things.
Well, just give us an
I got
example.
grounded for half my sophomore year for failing.
And what'd that teach you? You could be honest.
Being a perfectionist.
That you need to.
Yeah. Work harder.
Fair. A time that I failed at something. Let's see. I think that the gym is a big thing that I fail at quite a lot. But I'll go and I just won't be feeling the workout. Or even like, I'm on the bench press, let's say, right? Hitting chest day, going for pretty darn close to PR. Or if I have someone there and I go for a PR. I've gone for a PR before and I failed. And that is like humbling in itself. But I also commend myself for at least trying. It taught me to at least try it, right? Where I felt for sure humbled is when I was on the leg press one day. And I had four plates on each
How
side.
many times has this happened to you, by the way? Because I feel like you've had this happen a couple
What?
times to you. Some random person that walks up to you.
It's the same guy.
Is it?
Twice. He's done it to me twice. It's almost like he looks for me. But I've had 4 plates on each side, and right, I'm going through, and then after I finish my set, he comes up, he's like, yo, leave those on. I need to warm up. Versus like that's my max. Or pretty darn close to my max.
With
So I'm
some people.
oh, he's huge.
Yeah.
So it's no big deal. It's just, when you're feeling so like, yeah, I just did that. And then the guy comes up to you, he's like, yeah, I need to warm up. And it's like,
Well, and like,
damn.
there was a question that I had where it was, if a cop walks up to you, would you ever square them up? Like, if you were a criminal and would you ever square them up?
There has to be so much context behind that.
There's like a lot of context, because there's like, because you know how sometimes like people just want to fight cops.
Oh, no, that's stupid. That's just...
So it's like, what would be the biggest like person? And I was explaining to this person that I don't know if I could square up to them because they were bigger, like more muscles and everything.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
But I was like, but your friend, I could 100% square up to, because he's like an inch taller than me, smaller build, so like around what I look like. So I was like, oh, that's not threatening. But 100% I would lose.
Yeah.
How I view things is I'm gonna make opinion based off of what what I learn. I'm not gonna base my opinion off what other people have to say.
For sure.
So in the past, it was a lot of me basing it off of other people's opinions and what they tell me, and I didn't fact check people or things like that. So now that I've started actually like doing that on my own,
I think that's a part of becoming an adult is like
figuring out who you are and figuring out where you
like no disrespect to anyone, but like I think a part of becoming an adult is like realizing that, at least for me, and this isn't a slight or anything, it's just like realizing that like those people that are older than you or are like parents, for example, right? Like they aren't necessarily always right, 100% right. Like my opinion matters here too, if that makes sense. Like it says, what's a belief you held strongly 5 years ago that you've completely changed your mind about? And like one thing probably would be 5 years ago, I was 20 And a couple things, I guess. At that time, I thought that I knew. One, I thought I knew everything. I thought I had it all figured out.
I remember how you were.
And obviously, that was wrong. But I had a lot to learn, of course.
5 years ago is when I started changing everything about me. Trying to start to figure out who I was.
Yeah.
So think about that. I'm 29 now. That
Damn.
was 20. Hey, I hear the
Funny every time.
30s are the best years.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, you still have to hit 30 at some point too. I just get to experience it first.
I got 4 years.
I've already had that 4 years.
Mm-hmm. What's something most people get wrong about your field or industry? Yeah, tell us what people get wrong about the common toilet.
Oh my God. Let's see.
Or it can be like a passion outside of your job. You don't have to discuss that.
Well, honestly, with my job, it's the biggest thing is where people think, and this is where I get these calls quite a bit, and it's nothing wrong with having these calls. They're just a little more difficult because you have to explain everything. It's when people think they know everything and they're like, no, I need this part for my water heater. And you're like,
actually, you don't.
No, it's not that you don't. It's you need a specific part. It's not universal.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need that one. You need this one.
So, and then when they call with like part numbers, you're like, hey, like, did you contact the manufacturer to get that part number, or did your plumber? And they're like, no, they didn't. This is what I found online.
Yeah.
And you can look online, but it doesn't mean that that part is actually going to be the proper one. So I just like to go above and beyond and make sure that they're getting their proper parts because I don't want them to have to return it and then call back and be upset.
One thing that I think people get wrong in the industry that I work in, obviously internet installation, is so many people believe that like routers cause like cancer. I don't know why, but I run into so many customers that they're like, oh, you can't put the router here because this is where I sleep. And then they're like, put it over there on that desk. And if routers did cause cancer, right?
Have you looked
How
into
would
that?
It doesn't. I would be dead right now if that's the truth.
No, it doesn't mean that. But everything causes cancer.
Even if it did, though, right? What's the difference between putting it right here and across the room on that desk? That baffles me because I'm like, well, the router has to go somewhere. Where do you want it?
Well, it's also the same thing like your phone. You keep it on your...
And all the frequency waves that we run into and everything, it's almost inevitable that if frequency waves causes cancer, we are going to get it some way, shape, or form because you drive past a radio tower every day or a cell phone tower every day. So if the router's your biggest concern, you should probably be more concerned about everything else, if that makes sense.
Well, if they're trying to prevent it as much as possible, then...
Yeah, no, and it's just so funny when they're like, yeah, don't put it here, put it 8 feet across the room.
Well, but there could be a difference, though. It could be you put it on right here, it's closer to you, so there's probably could be...
Nah. I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just saying... With my experience in the internet field,
I know with us in the industry I'm in, everything has to have a label of lead or cancer on it, especially in the state of California. It has to have it.
I'm sure they do have that label on the routers. I just don't believe that a router causes cancer because I've had a router in my room, for the last...
And when's the last time you went to the doctors?
I'm standing, living, breathing. I'm good. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion that I have that I'll die on a hill for. Is...
You don't need to go to the doctors?
No, like... When you start poking and prodding... I guess this might be super controversial. I'm a firm believer that a lot of the medical field like is there in order to make money, not to necessarily help you. Like, I know that there are people in the medical field that definitely help out and they save lives. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying, though, is there's a part of the medical field that exploits. Because we don't know, like, if someone were to tell me tomorrow, like a doctor were to tell me tomorrow that I've got something in my leg, I need to cut it open, but it's going to be some $200,000 surgery, I would believe them because they're a doctor, if that makes sense. That you could tell me anything, even if I'm a perfectly healthy human. That's what I'm getting at. Is like you look at all these like hospital charges that you get, and it's like, what is, if you go through your hospital bill 9 times out of 10, you're going to find something that you can get knocked off. It's like, what the hell is this on my bill? And then you bring something up about it, and they're like, oh yeah, that's our bad, let me get that removed. And it's like, if I wouldn't have said something, you were going to have me pay that. Similar to like a lot of mechanics are like that. And there's a lot of industries, don't get me wrong, it's not just the medical field. But I'm a big believer in the idea too that like I'm standing, living, breathing, I don't have pain, whole 9 yards. I don't need to go to the doctor right now. Not shitting on people that do. I'm just somebody that like, I'm good because like I got a pulse, and I don't feel.
I'm glad when you'll go to the doctors is when you don't have a pulse and you'll be lying.
Well, like if I'm feeling bad, I'll go to the doctor, right? If I feel like crap, I'll go to the doctor.
Again, when's the last time you've gone to the doctor?
I feel great. Like if I'm sick or something, typically first thing I do is if I'm not feeling good, it's like I call our nurse sister and I'm like, yo, am I dying? And then, typically she's like, no, you're good. You got a cold.
Hey, she's pretty good. She's diagnosed me a couple times. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not shitting on the medical field as a whole. I'm just saying there are parts of the medical field, just like there are parts of being a mechanic or mechanic shops, etc., like that exploit because we're ignorant. We don't know. Right?
Yep. I'm going to the next question now. Here's some work red flag, green flag questions.
So like in the place of work?
Yeah.
Okay.
They bring fish in the microwave every week.
Red flag. Get them out of here. If somebody did that to me in the office and the office smells like fish every like Wednesday or something like that, I would start a petition or something. I'm going to the higher ups. I'm getting that person fired.
You can't get someone fired over them making fish in...
No, I know. I'm not going to get them fired for that. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around.
What, are you going to like plant some drugs on them or something?
No, I'm just going to invite them and the boss to a Coldplay concert. I'm just kidding. See? No. But I do think that a part of a good team in the workplace is like having respect for one another. You should not bring fish to work. Unless it's just straight cold or you're eating it outside or something like that. Do not cook it in the workplace. Get out. Yeah. The office should not stink because you want fish for lunch.
So what's the difference? What if someone doesn't like the smell of like Indian food, or like what if someone doesn't like barbecue or hamburger smell?
If you come and talk to me and you're like, yo, Dom, every week you bring spaghetti and meatballs with garlic bread and that garlic bread reeks, I'm going to not bring that to work. I'll be like, okay. Or I will do like what I said. I will eat it in the car, or because your lunchtime when you eat, you can go away. You don't have to be in office.
My thought process was saying your body odor smells.
Talk to me about it. Like,
yo, Dom, your body odor. No.
It probably does. Got home from work. I haven't showered yet. Probably. But
I don't stand that close to you to smell you.
Good.
It wouldn't work.
Do you think that's a bad opinion though? I feel like I got a pretty solid opinion there.
Well, it just depends on the person. Fish doesn't bother me, so I don't really care.
But if you're like pregnant,
probably if I was pregnant, I would talk to the person. I wouldn't try to get them fired.
No, I was joking about
you're
that.
Messing around.
But like what I'm saying is, now if they go past that, and they continue to do it after, like, let's say a petition's gone around and it's like, yo, this fish smell bothers everyone, stop bringing it to work, and you continue, yeah, I think you're starting to affect the workplace. Because that's a big part of work, is like team camaraderie and all that. You got to respect one another. What's the next question?
Okay, so this doesn't really work for you because you work out in the field. But if you go back to your work from home days, their Zoom background is a beach, but they're just laying in bed.
I mean, that doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me either.
But
I don't even know how to say if that's even considered like a red flag or a green flag, because that doesn't affect.
This is so funny. I would do this as a joke if I was like their manager or something like that. And I would be like, everyone turn off your backgrounds. Or, turn off your filters.
Have you seen some
just a joke with, because then
have you seen some of the people that like will be on vacation and they'll be like golfing? There's like TikToks out there. I also have been recently watching, there's these two girls that have been messing with their boss, and the last one, they went and every time they got up, they would change their sweater. So it was a different sweater. So he didn't notice the first 2 times, and then the third time he started getting suspicious, and he was like, wait, weren't you in a different color? And like it just kept going.
And they gaslight him?
Oh, they gaslighted him so hard. It was funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem. I want
this would
a remote job for that purpose. Like, if I had a remote job and I could just be on vacation, working for a little bit, like imagine.
I've done it. I've been on vacation and worked, and then,
like, it'd be so sick to be at the beach and you're working from the beach or something like that.
I've not done that.
That'd be sick.
So this one would, I will say this is a red flag. They show up 15 minutes late to every meeting with iced coffee.
Yeah, no. I think that's grounds for fireable.
I just think personally for me, it's just I've always been taught that you show up early to things.
For work, you need to be at a bare minimum on time.
Yeah.
But I do think, because it's like, okay, obviously you just went and got coffee.
They keep a spreadsheet of everyone's lunch breaks just in case.
That's just crazy. That's like Dwight Schrute stuff.
I think that's a red flag, just because
like a spreadsheet of the food or the times?
Everyone's lunch breaks.
Oh, so the times. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's just...
I feel like the only person that should be having that is the manager.
Yeah, that's like Dwight Schrute. I could see that in the office.
Here's one. They gossip in the break room like it's season 3 of The Office.
Wait, repeat that?
They gossip in the break room like it's season 3 of The Office.
Oh, I do that anyways.
I honestly, everyone gossips.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
I think the only time that you don't gossip is I don't really gossip. Boss around. Well, no, I don't really gossip because of the fact that I work remote.
Oh yeah, but so I used to work at this restaurant. And everyone knew, except for, of course, the higher-ups, that if you wanted to, gossip or whatever, you had some tea to spill, you'd go into the walk-in. So the thing to do was, like, you have, let's say, a little container of onions, right, in your hand. And so you're talking with your coworker and everything. And then when the manager would walk in, you're like, oh, there they are. I got my onions. I'm ready to go. And then you walk out, right? Just to stop the tea. But oh gosh, when I was working there, there were so many times I was probably in there 20, 30 minutes just chatting with other people, just not giving 2 hoots. Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah. Could you imagine going back?
No. the restaurant industry is cool for some, for sure. Like I think it's those that like I miss parts of the restaurant industry for sure. The people, the team, like I said, camaraderie in certain restaurants is huge. Like I think that's so fun and I miss that. But at the same time, like I enjoy the perks that I have of my job, and you know, I'll sacrifice that, for what I've got now.
Sorry, I'm going to our animal questions.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Okay, if pigeons organized a mafia, what would be their top crimes?
Thievery, obviously. They're birds. They can just snatch a wallet and fly away. Or snatch food and fly away.
I think destruction of property.
They just shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I guess.
What? You don't like that?
That's fair. They'd probably do that. What else we got?
Which animal 100% gossips about you the second you leave the room?
Is it that multiple choice or no?
No.
Oh.
Did you think that I just
I
figured
thought
out
you
some
were
A-B?
gonna. No, I thought it had like multiple answers,
No,
and it
no.
was like,
No, it's leaving it wide open for you.
My dog, for sure. The way our basset hound looks at us, as soon as we walk out of the room, she's talking shit for sure. That is so true. She's a character.
I feel like Tipsy would be that way.
Your cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, if you were stuck in an elevator with a raccoon and a kangaroo, who do you think would lose it first? Like lose their mind in the...
Me. Of the three? Yeah, me. Because
Why?
like, if it's, how long am I stuck in this elevator? Give me a ballpark.
Until someone loses it first.
Yeah, it's probably me. I'm throwing hands.
You don't think a raccoon would...
I could beat up a raccoon. I could beat up a kangaroo too.
Okay, we need to make a trip to Australia with you and my husband because you both have said that you guys could take a kangaroo, and I don't think you can take a kangaroo.
I think I could for sure. I think your husband has been having recent training that might help him out. But we'll leave it at that. The raccoon for sure, 1000%. I would drop kick a raccoon. Any animal that's small like that, I would punt like a football.
Yeah, you're so easy to punt things. I would cry. I almost cried a couple days ago when I almost ran over a
You've
kitten.
gone so soft. Oh, running over an animal? Yeah, I did cry when I did run over a dog. Because the lady I was driving. She's walking down the road, right? My car's going this way. She's walking. One dog on leash, one dog off leash on a busy street. That one dog off leash, as I'm pulling, the dog just whoop right into the road and walked right in front of my car. I could not do anything. And
the kitten that ran across the street, instead of stopping and turning around because it was next to the semi that was parked,
Yep.
not moving, it bolted and I slammed on my brakes. And if I didn't slam on my brakes, it literally barely missed the cat.
Yeah, I pulled over. I got out of the car and I'm already bawling my eyes out because I know what happened. I go over to, at this point, the lady is there with the dog, and I was like so apologetic, and I wanted to do anything I could to help, but obviously there's nothing I could really do. And no, she said that the dog was 15 years old. It was a little pug. And she said that dog lived a long life. Like, it was kind of suffering anyways. It had like tumors and stuff. So like that was, I guess in theory, like a bright side is like it went quick. But she just picked up the dog and just kept walking. This dead dog. And she walked home.
Dang.
that, like,
She probably buried it.
yeah, but that, it just broke my heart. I remember I called,
You called Dad.
yeah, and
I
I
was
was
over at his house.
bawling my eyes out. That was terrible because I'm such a dog person. Yeah,
Well, you were
that's
still living with them too.
I was not. I was at our apartment.
But it was on Notre Dame that you hit the dog.
Nope. It was on another street right by our apartment. That busy street?
Yeah, I thought it was over.
No.
My bad.
Yeah, so that sucked. You have anything else? We
No,
just
question.
went and saw the new Jurassic Park. It was all right, but a little strange.
Have you started watching Big Brother yet?
No. I had lost touch on the thrill for Big Brother.
Rude.
Yeah. Jurassic Park, the new one, has... I'm just going to kind of spell it out for you a little bit.
How about you not?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Well, never mind. You better go and see it then. Next podcast, if you haven't seen it by then,
You're not spoiling it for me on the next
you have
podcast.
a week.
No.
Come on.
You don't get to spoil
That's
things.
plenty of time to go watch it.
Oh, okay. I'll start spoiling shows that you're watching with me that you're behind.
What am I behind on?
Not now.
Well, like I said, you have a week.
Were you the one that told me to watch Building the Band or something like that?
No.
Building Up the Band or something?
It's like a concert show.
It's on Netflix, and it's about, they put 50 people into little pods, and they go and perform, and then they pick, they get 10 likes to who they want to, like, make a band with. And then there's, like, 6 bands, I think it is, that creates.
Oh, that's all right.
It.
I mean, I'll pass, but that sounds like an interesting show.
We did start it, and I didn't know how I was going to like it, and I actually really enjoy it, so.
I'm in the middle of watching through Naruto. I'm so many seasons in. Like, because it's split up into multiple
When are
sections.
you going to start One Piece?
No, I'm not watching One Piece.
Why?
The live action, I'll watch that. I think that was
What's
dope.
wrong with the
So
anime?
many episodes.
So, you're watching Naruto.
Yeah, but it's not 2,000 episodes and going.
So?
One Piece hasn't stopped. It's still going.
So?
There's pumping. No, I'm not doing that. There's no way.
I did it.
Do you know how long that... Are you caught up, though?
I have one season that I'm not caught up.
You've watched... How many episodes are in each season?
100 and something.
You've watched 1,900 episodes or 2,000 episodes of One Piece?
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I also
it took
think
us like 4 months.
in anime like that, you have to have so many filler episodes. Like, how many episodes per season of the 100 episodes are
They're
genuine
short.
plot?
They're basic.
I know they're 20-minute episodes.
Yeah.
But
there's sometimes that me and my husband have said that like these could have been cut out, or
Yeah.
like the battle just goes forever.
yeah, it's 4 episodes long. That's the issue I have with
No,
Naruto.
it's not 4 episodes. It's like 2 seasons.
Yeah, exactly. That's a problem. I guess it is. Yeah, that's my issue with anime in general. Is sometimes it gets dragged out a little bit.
Yeah.
Where, for instance, like in Naruto, yeah, this fight scene that realistically is probably a 10-20 minute fight is 8 episodes long, and I'm
I like
like
it though. I enjoy it. Even with it being drawn out, you get to at least get to see more.
No, of course. I'm more of a fan of less filler episodes. Like, I like shorter animes because they just kind of get to the plot and they keep on the plot. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head.
Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter is phenomenal. Probably top 3 anime. Do you have 3 off the top of your head? You've watched Hunter x Hunter? Really?
I watched it
How
with
did I
my
not know this?
I watched it before you watched
You're
it.
a nerd. Holy crap.
I started watching anime back when I was in 7th and 8th grade.
Well, yeah, but like
What do you
Naruto
think-
and stuff.
Naruto, I like.
Dragon Ball. But like real anime.
Yes, real anime.
What'd you watch?
Oh my god.
Like, just give me ones that you've watched now, up to this point. You watched Hunter x Hunter. You've watched One Piece.
Fuck. Oops.
It's okay, we can drop an F-bomb, I think.
The only thing is that the anime that I watched was back in the day. So I don't
Yeah, but
know
you're caught up with Hunter x Hunter.
Well, yeah, I'm caught up with Hunter x Hunter, but
You
I don't
watched
know
Attack
that.
on Titan?
I don't think so.
That's the one with like the big people that attack the villages.
No, I've not watched that one.
Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen?
Dom, I would need to use you told me not to use my phone.
Yeah, don't. Wow, I'm shocked that you've watched
I'll get
Hunter
a
x
list
Hunter.
for you.
Have you watched My Hero Academia?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All of it?
Not all of it.
Okay.
I've started it.
I'm almost done with
You
it.
remember that little website I used to play? When I played it because Dad made me change my name. So back in 7th and 8th grade, I think it was like Gaia or Gia or something like.
Just a bunch of games?
It was just like this little anime game that I used to play, and I got it the outfits and everything that I created was based off the anime shows that I watched at that time. But I remember Dad got really mad at me because of my name on that.
Which was?
It was XX_Apple_Condom_XX.
That's crazy.
And Dad was so mad at me.
Why?
That's what me and my friends were doing at the time. My friend was XX_Blueberry_Condom_XX.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But the group of girls that I hung out with,
All girls. You guys were all just anime nerds. Wow.
we're all little anime nerds. But I can tell you that I never watched anime outside of hanging out with them.
Have you watched Haiku, the volleyball anime?
No.
That one you should watch. That one's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get back into the anime side. But one of my friends just found out that I
Watch Naruto.
No, Naruto wasn't my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
It was
What about Dragon Ball? Have you watched through Dragon Ball?
Not all of Dragon Ball. I used to watch it a lot because it would be on at 2 a.m. or something like that.
I was just showing my fiance she's never seen The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So we were going through and watching episodes of that. And
dude, when she gets to that one scene, Will Smith's dad.
That's season 5. But yeah.
But when she gets to that scene, she's going to bawl.
She's going to cry so hard.
Because I cry at that scene.
No, yeah, that scene breaks me every
heartless.
time. That scene gets me every time. Have you seen Bel-Air? Like the dark version of Fresh Prince? It's on Peacock.
Isn't that the one that you told me to watch? And that's the original reason why I got Peacock?
Oh, you did actually watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, sick. It's good.
You were over at the house when I was watching some of it.
You're right. Okay, now I remember. Sorry, it was so long ago.
It was very long ago.
Plus, we watched so much.
No, I know. I'm currently watching nothing that you're going to be interested in.
Vanderpump. Vampire Diaries. That's what you're watching right now.
No, I binged that already.
Holy crap.
I'm watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's on Amazon Prime. It's like a girly show. I think Anna might like it, maybe not, but they have a book series about it, and I didn't know they had a book series on it. But I just passed the scene where the mom passes away of cancer, and it kind of
Well, thanks for spoiling.
You're welcome.
Got you choked up?
Yeah, I got me choked up. It's not like you were gonna watch it.
Have you watched, speaking of getting choked up during television, have you watched the live action Lilo and Stitch?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you tear up?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You're heartless for sure. That almost got, I was choking, choking up to
my
it.
husband was choking up on it, and his mom, I think, was crying. I can't
sad.
say if she was or not, but
So sad. I didn't
like
think that Stitch was gonna. I thought they were gonna literally let him die.
I thought so too. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there and I was like, I think I was emotionless, because of the fact I was so shocked by how that played out.
Let's be honest though. Realistically, he would have been dead. That was such a long scene.
Yeah.
Because they're in the middle of the ocean and she's
Do you remember Fast and the Furious, the plane scene?
Yeah.
And you just were like, dang, this is a long
It
runway.
was Fast and the Furious 6, I think. And because that's the one where they're in London, I think, or something. But
yeah, it was one of the plane scenes.
yeah, then they're driving down that long runway and we watched it in the theater for the first time. And I'm sitting next to my dad. Or our dad, sorry. And I lean over after they're on this runway for 20 minutes. And I'm like, this got to be the longest runway I've ever seen. And like, obviously, yeah, it's cut.
Yeah.
But damn, that's the longest runway in the world. No. But I think they're done with those, right? Fast and Furious? Are they done? They got one more.
I think there's one more coming out.
I
think it's the last one. It's 7. The last one. I've seen all of them. Still to this day.
Are they good after 7?
So it's hard.
Just tell me this. Answer me this question. How did we go 10 movies with Vin Diesel being like, or Toretto, being all about family and all that? And then, yeah, like I said, 10 movies later, we find out he has a brother. John Cena, of all people. He's got a brother. He's all, family means everything to me. What about your brother?
I can't remember why.
No, I know, but
I
haven't seen it, so I don't know. But that's what I think about is I don't want to watch that crap.
But it's also, remember from the first couple, I think it's Vince.
Yeah.
Vince screws him over multiple times, and
he
keeps letting him back in.
See?
But he comes back, so I think John Cena didn't come back. I can't remember. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
And then I think the way that Fast and Furious feels, it's almost as if they don't have a script. They just are like, hey, this is a good idea. We should film this way. And then the next scene comes and they're like, all right, now let's do this. So then they put together a movie. And then, of course, more movies come later, i.e. Letty died. Car blew up. She then is alive in movie 6.
So?
Because she got pulled out of that explosion.
Before it exploded.
Get the hell out of here. Come on, though. That's crazy, though. It's like, Han is dead, right? He's the one at the end of Tokyo Drift.
No, I know. I'm pretty... I can't... Dom, you're asking... my brain doesn't work like
yeah,
this.
But...
I'm pretty positive,
if he's not, or if he is, I'm sure the next movie, he's going to be alive.
I kind of feel like they did bring him back.
That's what I'm thinking. I feel like they did.
But I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't seen it in so long.
Also, Toretto catches Letty in the middle of the air, jumping, like leaping out of a car.
Dom, it's a movie.
Catches her. I understand it's a movie, but there's got to be physics involved. Like, we got to have...
Have you ever gone back and rewatched movies from, 1990s?
I understand. I don't watch... I don't like watching old movies.
You are just...
Bothers me.
Like, the second best man at my wedding. He said the same exact thing. The one that talked about muffins. The dog.
The one that gave that funny speech at your wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why I've never seen the Titanic. I've never seen majority of the Star Wars movies because I'm not a big Star Wars guy. But
what, did you live under a rock?
Let's see, what else?
Did you ever watch The Notebook?
No, I've never seen The Notebook. A lot of famous movies I haven't seen because I prefer to watch a TV show than a movie.
Have you ever seen The Proposal?
Which one's that?
The
Is that the one with Sandra Bullock? Yeah, I've seen that.
My favorite movie.
Yeah.
Did you know they're making a Proposal too?
Okay. What is that? I mean, sure,
it's
cool.
a good movie.
Are they going to be pregnant and married?
I don't know.
I guess.
We'll find out. I don't know.
Is it the same cast, Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock?
I think so.
Oh. It's a good movie. They live on an island, kind of, basically. The
Alaska?
family has... No. Their house is like on a... You have to take a boat to it or whatever?
They're in Alaska.
Yeah, so their house is like on an island.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
As
But they
part
live
of
in
the
Alaska.
town. But their house specifically is like an estate on an island.
Yeah.
And then you have to boat to it from the town.
Yeah.
Because she's like, holy crap, you're rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know it was in Alaska, though. That's cool.
Never mind. It's like you asking me questions about Fast and the
Go
Furious.
on. No, go ahead.
Well, they say it in the beginning of the movie. Because he needs time off so he can go visit his family.
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
Ask me questions. Go on. I'll know it. I know she...
What song does she sing?
And it's the... I don't know I forgot what the song's called, but it's To the Window.
Get Low.
During the spiritual thing, she does that with the grandma. And the grandma is that Betty White? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
R.I.P. Speaking of people that have recently passed away, Ozzy Osbourne.
Just passed.
Literally.
Everyone thought it was fake, so his Twitter people had to reach out on his Twitter account and be like, nah, guys, this is real. He passed. That's pretty sad.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. It is pretty nuts that he was able to do a farewell tour. And
especially with what he had.
With Parkinson's is insane. Like, shout out to him for, like, giving the fans one last hurrah before he, you know.
And then the son in Cosby.
Bill Cosby's son?
I think so. Well, not, like, in the show. I think his
Cosby
name's
Show.
Maverick or Merrick or something. He also just passed away, too.
Damn, I did not.
Yeah.
I know that Ozzy Osbourne changed, like, I don't want to say changed rap music, but when Post Malone and him did that collaboration on that's insane. Such a good song.
Yeah.
That's like one of...
I've always loved Ozzy Osbourne.
My
favorite song to go to on him was Crazy Train, and it's just because of his rock band, and I like learned it.
I think that's like one of our father's favorite songs is that Post Malone Ozzy Osbourne song. Yeah, I remember when that came out and I showed him and he was like, "Oh, this is sick."
I love showing Dad random music.
I showed him Big X the Plug because that's his wheelhouse.
I showed him Tech 9.
And like 90s rap is his. Just to give context, 90s rap is like that, is his wheelhouse, right? So if I can find an artist that is similar to that, I know he's going to eat it up.
Because Big X the Plug as my
top 3 rapper, for sure.
My reference of him, and this is what I told, he kind of sounds like Biggie.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, he's really good.
Yeah, no, he's insane. He's a top 3 rapper of mine, which is weird that Dad and I have a super common interest in rap, because typically, you know, like I didn't grow up, or I guess I did, but I didn't really I don't enjoy too much the Tupacs and the Biggies and old school rap. I'm more of a new school rap kind of guy.
Go back and
J.
listen
Cole.
to them, see if you like them now.
I mean, they come on my, you know, playlists and stuff every now and then.
Work out to them, see if it's a good workout playlist.
Nah, I gotta have
Okay. Your workout playlist is different than my workout playlist.
Yeah, because you like death metal in your ears.
Death metal.
You like popular songs that are pop converted into metal. Benson Boone, what's it?
Hold on. That was part of the playlist, but it's because I did the on Spotify, I started a music group, or not music group, but the radio. And when you switch it over to a radio, it like pulls songs that are similar to it. And it started with Unholy.
Yeah, by Futuristic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a banger song.
So I started with that, and that's how I morphed into all the other.
Yeah, no, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy Futuristic's Unholy, and
Better than the
the
metal
Benson
version.
Boone one. Yeah, that's a little
It's
whack.
not Benson Boone.
What's his
Benson
name?
Boone's a song.
He's the artist.
Not for that one.
That one song that you showed me, the Please.
No,
Stay.
that's Benson Boone. Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
But
I know
I'm
it's
meaning
not the artist, because I don't know the artist that's the heavy death metal person.
it's not heavy death metal.
Whatever it is, it's screamo crap. But whatever gets you to get pumped in the gym, no, that's sick. Don't get me wrong.
It pulls my anger side out, which makes me.
Sometimes in the gym, I'm listening to like Michael Jackson.
That can happen.
And Big X the Plug is a huge playlist.
I like the songs that have like a beat to it and just have heavier hits than, like, for example, that Pitbull song you threw on my.
Shake Senora.
Yeah,
That's
I
lit.
couldn't
in
help.
the gym. That's lit.
In the gym for you, it's lit. For me, I like the song, love it, added it to my playlist. Great for driving and stuff, but for me, that doesn't drive me. It makes me want to dance.
Yeah.
Instead of squat.
No, I know, because I remember when I put it on and then you were on the squat rack and then you weren't squatting, you were dancing.
Oh.
It's a good thing we go to a gym that doesn't judge. Speaking of that, we better get on over to the gym before it's too late. It is 6:30 already.
True.
So let's get rocking and rolling over there.
You're going to have to remember to